This is the truth about prison life and why it needs change. I hope to inform you about the truth of prison life. Hi, my name is Caitlin McDonald, and I'm very knowledgeable about this topic because I'm a criminal justice major, and my mother was a San Diego County clerk who often delivered papers to the local jail and prison. Today I will be talking about three main topics: sentencing process and entering prison, how the genders are treated, and living and death row living. So let's jump right into the sentencing process and entering prison. Now, how long you get determines where you're going to be serving your sentence. If you get a year or less, you'll be spending in jail. If you get a year or more, you'll be serving it in prison. If you commit a federal offense, you're most likely going to be going to a federal prison. Now, there are two main parts of prison: general population, where most of the inmates are, and then there's solitary confinement, where those who are unruly or are a danger to other prisoners are kept. According to what's the difference between jail and prison? Prison is designed for longer incarceration, so they tend to try to have better living conditions. Now, judges will use a gavel like this to help seal the sentence. They may tap it something like this. So now that you understand the sentencing process in jail, let's jump into how the genders are treated. Men and women are unequal, especially when it comes to programs. Men tend to have better programs for getting back on their feet and educational programs. Women, they're more taught like sewing with a fabric with something like this. The one program that I do share is, although different, women can audio record their voice for their children, while men can actually record the video for their families. So, now that you understand that bit, men and women are also unequal in that way because women, they're only concentrating on trying to get back to their families. That's what the guards are trying to get them to do. Men, they're actually trying to get out to jobs. So now that you understand how they're unequal in prison and how they're treated, let's jump into death row living. Death row living needs to improve. The death row inmates are held in solitary confinement, and 21 out of 30 death row penalty states that allow their prisoners to death row inmates go outside are allowed outside for less than 4 hours. Now being in solitary confinement on death row without therapy can cause serious mental health and physical harm. Finally, because they're on death row for such a long time, depending on how fast their appeals go, older inmates can die. Death row needs to get more financial help. Because all the funding is going towards like programs and general population, there's little left for death row inmates. And this can lead to like untreated mental illness that can cause them to have suicide attempts. So today I talked about the truth about prison life. I covered sentencing process and why we need and entering prison, how the genders are treated, and death row living. It's a good idea to keep up with the news, especially in prison, because it doesn't take all of us. It only takes one of us. And if we fund more halfway houses, home programs, and similar programs, it can help cause released convicts to be less likely to reconvict, because halfway houses can help get them jobs, like help them get like a rental apartment. If not, the jobs they can get can lead to like rental apartments. It will lead to food on their plates. And if we have, and another way to help release convicts is if we have more people monitoring the ankle monitors, will be more likely to help them less commit more crime if we're monitoring like their every move with those GPS trackers. So I hope you take away in the future that it doesn't take all of us, it just takes one of us to change the lives and minds of many. Thank you.
Please be.